chilly.
Well, summer this morning.
Summer, eh?
Wait till we
Cold.
go for a
Hey, how are you?
How are you?
Lovely to see you. Welcome.
How are you?
I'm
You
very
good?
well, thank you. Really good to see you. Welcome. Welcome.
Thank you so much. We can be friends, no problem.
Always.
We are in the same ship.
This is it. You can trust me.
No worries.
Thanks for watching. Do you need a drink or anything?
No, it's okay.
Sure. Do you want to quickly go through questions with you? So
No,
you
it's
have-
okay. Surprise
Are you
me.
sure?
Yes. Much better.
Maurizio, first of all, a very warm welcome to Chelsea. It's great to see you. Firstly, what made you and your team so attracted to the project here at the club?
Thank you very much. For me, it's a pleasure and an honor to be now involved with Chelsea Football Club. I think we are so exciting, and I know very well Chelsea is one of the greatest clubs in the world, and of course it was easy for us to take the decision to move to here. I think we are really excited. We are so happy that at least today we can start here in Kovan, in the training ground, knowing all the people, the staff, meeting the staff, and I think it's exciting now for us. And of course, what we want is to give or to bring, the happiness again to this great football club, working hard, playing in the way that the fans can enjoy football. And then the history of Chelsea is win, but it's important also in the way that we are going to build that victories. And of course, really exciting, so happy and very grateful with all the people. Of course, start with Todd, with Dad, with Jose, with, of course, all the people after that really welcome us today and a few days ago when we arrived for the first time here in Kovan.
You mentioned the history. How important is that, and also the culture of the club for you?
Yes, I think it's important. I think it's the culture of win. I think in the last 10, 12, 15 years, I think Chelsea is the greatest team in England, and that we know very well. I think I know very well the Premier League. I know very well what means Chelsea, the culture of Chelsea. I think our fans, they are so excited also to be in the road of trying to win, and of course for us to feel really exciting about to work with a very young team in a different approach, of course, than in the past. But I think we need to all understand that we need to work really hard, but in the same time create a very good atmosphere on the training ground to build the successful for the team in the next few years.
It's a really interesting point because you mentioned the age of the team. We've seen the profile of this squad change a lot, haven't we, over the last 12 months, and it continues to do so. How big an opportunity does that give you and your coaching team? No,
I think it is really exciting for us because I think we love the good players. We love the player with the capacity and the talent, but also we want people that want to be with us. I want to be with this club and be really open to help the club to achieve what we want. And from the beginning, the owner were and the sporting director also, they were very clear about the project. We were very excited also to join them in this project. Only we are here to try to help the club and the fans. That on the end is the most important also thing in football, for them to be happy, to feel very proud about us in the way that we are going to approach the games. And of course, the players need to know that. And of course, always is up and downs in the history of football. But I think Chelsea is a club that is impossible, to have this up and down. We need to be sure that we are going to bring the thing that the club need for be in the top, because the history of the club is to be in the top.
You mentioned the culture and also you touched on the winning mentality there. With that in mind, what are your expectations of the players whilst they're here at the training ground?
No, I think the expectation is to be open, to let us to manage. For us to, first of all, to create a platform for them to feel very comfortable here on the training ground. They need to have their space. They need to feel important also. Our expertise to give Chelsea the best tool for the player to be successful, to improve individual and collective way. And I think I think we have the experience, and I think all together we can create a fantastic journey. And on the end, that is what we want: is to be all together, is to work together, is to be part of this football club. And of course, if we are all together, we are going to be really, really strong, because we have an unbelievable squad. For sure, we are going to bring players with commitment to that wanted to be part also, and of course with the fans and everyone, I think we can find again the way to be successful.
You've spoken about the training ground, early days, but what are your first impressions of Cobham?
No, I think it's fantastic. I think it's a really nice training ground, but the most important is players and staff need to feel that is our home. It's not only a place to come and to work, it's to come here and feel like home. And that is our responsibility also to give some guides to create this feeling. And of course, we are fully committed into try to create a big atmosphere where people can feel really happy to work. And of course, always I believe in that together we can achieve everything, and you can put limit. And of course, we are going to try to fight with this, to try to be all together and taking decision to build a fantastic journey together.
You mentioned there, Maurizio, the trip to the United States. How important is a good, solid pre-season? How much will you benefit from that time together?
Yes, it's different objective in the pre-season. We need to arrive in the Premier League and in all the competition that we are going to be involved. Now we need to provide the player the best tool for them to grow up and feel better and start in perfect condition to start the pre-season. Of course, still it's not close the squad, but I think the club is doing a fantastic job. It's working so hard to try to finish the squad, to have the squad and the player as soon as possible to start to work with us. And for sure, after all together, we are going to be in a very good, in a perfection situation to start to work and develop in the way that we want to apply in the pitch.
You always speak about your coaching team as a collective unit. Tell us about them and how important that relationship is, and how well you complement each other as a group.
Yeah, for us it's so important, and of course that is our philosophy that we want to share here in Chelsea. I think I need to feel that you all are my staff, you all are my people, and you need to feel that I am also your colleague, and we need to work all together. I think that is so important. All need to feel important, because I think today football is changing in the last few years, and I think it's important in every single area to have people with quality, with capacity to push also us and myself, and to be better. And of course, we need leaders. We don't need followers. We need leaders in every single area, and we are going to push that for every single people to bring the best and give the best for this football club.
Do you feel that you've evolved as a coach over the past few years as well?
No, of course, I am much better. No, I think it's important experience to analyze and to have times like we had in the past to analyze everything and to be better. I think the evolution is every day, and to try to be better. I think experience is a thing that you need to capitalize, because if not, experience is nothing. And I think we are in a correct way to try to add different things and tools for us to help to provide the player to be better, and of course for us, I think we are better coaching staff, and I think a staff that always we love to innovate. We like to be ahead of everything, sharing and mix with the football on the past, no? Because we are responsible to keep the values of the football. The football in the past, I think, was amazing. That is why we are in love with football. Football is a context of emotion. The emotion is so important. Cannot be only the emotion came through the fans, because that is our responsibility. Also, the player need to send the message and the emotion to the team need to send the emotion to the fans to the team, the staff also to the player. And I think we all move through the emotion, and that is why it's so important to have clear idea about the new technology arrive, the help, and today to provide better tools to the player, but in the same time, the smell, the eyes, the skin is so important to keep all this human, sense in the same way than another. No?
That brings us on to Stamford Bridge, a stadium that you know well as an opposition manager,
Yes.
of course. Talk us through the emotions that you expect to feel. What's it going to be like to you to sit in the home dugout for the very first time for that game with Liverpool?
I think it's going to be really exciting. It's close, but still far away. Because I think it's, first of all, to meet the players and start to work the tour in America. That is going to be unbelievable there, to meet all the fans, our fans there. And I think it's going to be, yes, we are going to be ready for the first game against Liverpool on Stamford Bridge. And I think it's going to be so exciting to have the first game in Premier League game in Stamford Bridge. But we are going to face a team that is really good, like Liverpool. I know very well. It's important to visualize ourselves in Stamford Bridge, and I think we know very well the stadium, and for sure with the fans we are going to create a very good atmosphere.
Emotion and passion just seems to be such a vital part of who you are as a man and as a coach. With that in mind, talk us through the relationship with the fans and the importance that relationship and that role can have for the club.
Yes, I know very well that we need to build this relationship. Our past is our past. We respect our past, and we are so proud about our past. But now it's time to build in a new club, with a new fans, with different fans that behave, of course, and are different to the other clubs. And of course, that is our responsibility also to build a very good relationship with our new fans. Hope that we can create as soon as possible this good feeling. But I know very well that we are going to create this good feeling, the signal that the team need to send to them. We need to be, a team that show the togetherness, that care about the club, care about the fans, that we are going to fight until to the end for the badge. And that is the most important thing. The fans need to feel that all the players that are going to be involved in the game, they are going to die for the club. That is the most important thing to create after this good feeling, and for sure we are going to feel proud each other.
What would you say are your objectives this season?
Football is about to win. It's a have good time. It's a good relationships, nice environment in the way that you are going to have the relationship with the people. But the most important on the end is to win, because if you win, can help in all this to develop all the things. Football is about result, and in the way that we are going to achieve, that is different. But of course, on the end, we are competitive. We want to win. We are an animals that we want to compete every week, in every game. But we need to translate before on the training ground. We need to be really, really, really tough to try to create that mentality, and then the feeling that we can beat anyone.
Finally then, Maurizio, you've spoken well about the relationship with the fans and the importance that their role can have. What would you say to Chelsea supporters watching this right now as you speak to them as their new head coach for the first time?
No, I already had some contact with fans on the street here in London. Yeah, people is really excited about the future of the club. We are so excited. Only what we can promise is to work hard and to defend this share until to the end, and never give up. And of course, we are going to try to do everything for them to feel proud and to show that we really, really care. That is what we can promise. That is going to be the consequence about our job, our act, and in the way that we are to take the decision for the best for the club.
Thank you. We wish you luck.
Thank you so much.
Really good.
Happy?
Yes, you?
Really good.
The most
No.
important, you.
Thanks, Bob.
No, you're welcome. Eh?
Really appreciate it.
No, you're welcome.
Thank
You're
you very
welcome.
much indeed.